Hi there, my name is Kara Saro. I am an HSC 230 student as well as the creator of Homegrown. I just wanted to hop on here and make a quick video. It's definitely going to be a little bit longer than my normal uploads, but I just wanted to talk to the people that are returning as well as people that might be new here. Say who I am, what I'm about, what Homegrown was based off of, what it is, what the content I put out, what I try to focus on, what my interests are, and really questions that I got in my email and my DMs, and really just end 2023 on a good note, wrap up everything we've talked about the last couple months and the last few weeks or whatever, and really just go into 2024 and have a good head on our shoulders and have support and have fun with eating and through the holidays and really just, have fun with it. So I'm going to share my Google slide presentation that I made that a lot of is just repetitive things that I've already talked about or many things that you might all know about me. But yeah, so I'm going to share that. You won't be able to see me while I present it, so I'm going to try to flip back and forth as best I can and make it just as personable as possible. So let's get into it. All right, let's go to here. Here I was already going through it, so that's why we're not starting at... I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. I am sorry. Technical difficulties here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. My name, this is my bio that's on my website. Most of you already know this about me. If you're really interested, you can go on the website and learn more about me. There's some pictures of my family on there as well. You could put a face to the voice, face to the name, extra stuff. But what you can expect from this content and what you can expect from, Homegrown and the content I put out, it's really just a lot of health and wellness research tools for children's eating behaviors, busy families, really eating behaviors for everybody, what the ingredients are in our foods. I have lots of recipes as well as different like I said, research and different aspects of health and wellness that that can be provided to adults, caregivers, and parents to really set forth to a better and healthier family dynamic. Health topics that I cover, nutrition in general, healthy recipes, affordable healthy recipes, what nutrient-dense food do for us and our body, how we can incorporate education to our children and to our families, and to understand the difference of the food products that we could make, with less ingredients at home, or swap out different things that we might use at the grocery store and really just try to make healthier choices. This is my Homegrown website. This is what the main page looks like there if you ever want to go visit that. I will show you in a second what it's about. This is what the front page looks like. I really want to talk about too, disparity in the target population. I really wanted to focus all of my energy to gear it towards children. However, I realized that most children don't want to watch what I put out. So they don't want to, no children wants to learn about this stuff. They want to watch cartoons or different movies that they enjoy. I don't think they want to eat the Oreos. They don't really want to talk about eating other things. So I've started to realize that the content I put out really was targeted towards busy families, parents, caregivers, and people that maybe don't know or not aware of what we are eating on a daily basis, what the grocery store provides, but also people that maybe want to make the change. So really parents that are aged 25 to 40 with an emphasis on children that are around 2 to 12 to 14 years of age, and really try to incorporate nutrition as a fun family-filled dynamic. Disparity, I really wanted to focus on dietary intakes and behaviors on the socioeconomic level and why people maybe make the choices that they do based on different aspects of, income or financial stability. I really wanted to create Homegrown because I feel like the next generation and the well-being of children should be the utmost priority in all forms, and that what we're feeding ourselves and our children are not only setting the tone for the next generation, but, especially for women, we're carrying the next generation, so what we put into our body really does matter. With disparity, I wanted to touch on socioeconomic factors and really what harm it can do for people that are not educated or are not able to get these food products that really do make a difference. I mean, this comes from complication, diseases, serious health risks, to be eating processed garbage, pardon my French, processed foods and different things that are not doing us any favors, added sugars and things that we think are easy and are healthy because they're on the shelves, but realistically they're not. When you correlate socioeconomic factors and why this exists, it's really we're trying to maintain healthy versions of eating and to understand why people are eating the way they do based on the income that they have. We are seeing a lot of medical research being done on these topics, more so on the aspects of why we're seeing an increase in diabetes and obesity and endocrine disorders and childhood obesity and just different factors that we weren't seeing 50, 60, 70 years ago. And that's because food has changed, stationary, and stationary output or input, I should say, is the norm. And really, I don't see much state or federal action being done. I do think that there's movements out there. I do think that there's guides and whatnot, but I don't think it's doing a good enough job on really bringing the awareness to families. Fooducate is an app that I also wanted to touch on that I thought was wonderful, that I think every family should download. It's very similar to my fitness app, but it's easier on the eyes. I think it's easier for families to do it together, and it's not as technical, and it's not as, goal-driven in regards to you need this specific goal to be able to track this, that, or the other thing. It does count calories. It is a diet tracker. It's for the Android and Apple phones like MyFitnessPal and other apps. However, it really does provide a different outlook and a different, kind of view on food, water intake, exercise, and community support. I wanted to also touch on the 8 dimensions of wellness, and how I genuinely feel like nutrition is the basis of all of these. I feel like if we're not in a good place in regards to our eating habits, then a lot of all these other dimensions will fall out of place. If we decide to eat McDonald's for every meal today, tomorrow might cause a lot of brain fog. We might have we might not get up and exercise because we'll be feeling sluggish. We might see heightened sides of anxieties or depressive episodes. And I think that what we fuel our body with is really important for all these other dimensions that we see. I want to, and I also want to add that Fooducate with these dimensions of wellness does offer every single aspect that we see with all 8. So I do think it's super important that that we allow apps like this in our lives, just so we know that we are getting every side of wellness when it comes to taking care of ourselves. Advantages of Fooducate, nutritional awareness and community support. I think those are 2 huge aspects, being able to make informed, healthier choices and also have the expert tips and advice and experiences that other people might go through that you might have similar experiences with. Disadvantages, dependency on technology. I also like to emphasize in a lot of my content that I'm not huge on being on your phone. I think that scrolling and these short dopamine bursts are not good for us, and I think it's easy for us to sit up and eat a snack at night and really sit on our phone instead of focusing our energy someplace else, and I think it's a huge disadvantage to AI technology and modern technology with like different apps that we have. However, I do think that those are wonderful as well. I mean, it's just give and take like anything else. With this, Fooducate and other apps and being on our phones, data privacy concerns apply. These are little snippets of Fooducate, and I think it's also updated since these photos were taken. However, I do think this just shows the colors and the fonts and how important it is to have something that's easy on the eyes and easy to work with. It has free and premium options. I do think that some insurances cover it. However, I know for our family we have a high deductible insurance and we don't get much covered. So just keep that in mind. But I do think it's important to contact your insurance provider to see what they might cover, because I know a lot of them cover gym memberships, nutritionists, dietitians, and other aspects that might help you on your nutrition and wellness journey. Basically, the steps to this technology are really geared toward parents, like I said. However, eating habits and education come from adults, which follow into children. Allowing yourself to be aware of the food choices you make will then allow your children to make the same choices and know about what they're putting into their body. And that's like, I can't click on this link, so I'm going to just go to my website really quick to show you what that is all about. And I'm going to just click on this here. And this is my Homegrown website. This is the main page I was talking about. Here's a picture of my family. You can follow us on Instagram. You can contact me, email me. There's an about me, what our vision and our mission are, all of our socials. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to my blog post, my YouTube, and all of these different aspects. You can get snippets of different things that I've posted. And I really think you should check out all of the videos just so you can be aware of different resources that are out there. Back to my Google slide. I wanted to compare different apps that I've talked about. If you have been around for a while, you know that I've talked about MyFitnessPal. I've used it. Many people do use it. It's a very popular app. And I basically wanted to say that these two are very similar, FoodUK and MyFitnessPal. However, like I said, FoodUK I think is a little easier to navigate. It's easier for families to do together. It's easier on the eyes, like I said, and it's just and the aspects of nutrition, it's healthier alternatives versus trying to achieve a fitness or weight goal from MyFitnessPal. Lala Lunchbox is targeted towards children, and you can put it on different tablets or phones, versus FoodUK is more, I think, geared towards adults. So I do think, I feel like FoodUK is the adult version of Lala Lunchbox in one way or another. Lala Lunchbox is more simplified, and it's very easy to navigate for someone who wants to maybe try different foods. I definitely think that that's a video on YouTube that you should try as well. These are platforms that I've used throughout everything that might help maybe you guys navigate different resources that you might want to look up. Knowledge on health and technology and platforms. Basically, honestly, I've used most of these before, but I've had since I've started this platform, I've had to kind of dig deep into different tech tools and apps, and I've really learned a lot from all of that. I think AI material is one of the main focuses of health technology, and then the last few months that I've learned, and how I think it's great to identify patterns and provide actionable insights to modern medicine and healthcare delivery. But I also feel like, with that being said, it comes with a price. I think computers are wonderful, modern medicine is wonderful, but I think pharmaceuticals can be great too, but I also think digging to your roots, knowing what you're putting into your body, being aware and being smart, and being your own advocate is the utmost importance in our society as we now deal with it. The future in health technology, I think, is on the up and up. I think it's only going to get more advanced. I think there's going to be more opportunity, and I think that we'll start seeing a lot of changes and a lot of shifts, even after we've seen AI take a complete, skyrocket jump in the last even year or two. Here's some references of different, from my socioeconomic disparities that I've talked about, and other references that I use throughout the presentation. I just wanted to add, too, that school lunches in Sweden and Korea are very different than what we see in the New York City school lunch. So I think it's very important to know that we are a country of just convenience and processed foods. So I think it's important to know what our options are and what other countries are doing, and how we maybe want to change that moving forward, for even if it means just at our own dinner table with our families. So I know that was a lot, but I also am going to put a longer version on my YouTube channel as well. So if you want to maybe go a little bit more in depth on how to, on who I am and why I am the way that I am, and why this all came about. So definitely check that out. Check the rest of my website out, and my socials, and If you have any more questions, or if you want to connect in any forum, send me any research that you have or different things that you find interesting. I'd love to know about it. I'd love to hear about it. And I just hope that all of you have a great holiday, and I'll see you in 2024.